Hare Krishna. This is the English translation of Hindi class given by Shripad Bhaktivedanta Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj on Sunday, May 10th, 2020 in Vrindavan. The topic is Prahlad Charitra.
Sri Nanda Nandanam Bande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopi Jana Samajuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Namaste Narasinghaya Prahlada Hladadaine Hiranyakasipurvachah Silatanka Nakhayale Bhagisa Jasya Vadane Lachmir Jasya Chavachasi Jasyaste Hridaya Sambhitam Nirsingham Maham Bhaje Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sarvagre.
First of all, I would like to offer my humble obeisances to my beloved Gurudevs, Om Nityaya Pravishta Om Vishnupara Ashtottara Shashata Shri Bhakti Jivan Janardhan Goswami Maharaj and Om Nityaya Pravishta Om Vishnupara Ashtottara Shashata Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. That I attain everything by their kripa, by their mercy, and also all the who are assembled here, all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, and all the guests. Before we heard Prahlad Charitra, we heard before last Thursday, Shri Narad Muni in Yudhishthira Maharaj's yagya. In that meeting, he was speaking one kathar. That time when Jai and Vijay, as in the form of Hiranyakashipu and Hirayaksha to this earth, when they came, when they took birth in this earth, that time when they came to this earth, Jai and Vijay, in the form of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, they took birth that time. And because of the effect, control of the curse, they took the form of a demoniac form. That time, all the Dikpal and Lokpals, means all the great demigods and all the forces who are controlling the 10 directions, they all get disturbed. And they all got disturbed and frightened by Hiranyakashipu, because Hiranyakashipu stole all their beauty, their throne and everything. That time all the demigods came to Bhagavan, and before they went to Lord Brahma, and then together they went to Bhagavan, and then Bhagavan said the time will come, because everybody's time comes, so you have to little wait. When the time comes, everything will be okay. All the Devatas, because he's destroying all the Devatas, Brahmanas, all the cows, because he's destroying Hiranyakashipu, because he's giving this distraction to them as a demon. That is it, that the individual distraction doesn't happen from another person, because they, through their karma, through their action, they create their own distraction. It is not that the time is punishing them, that destroying them, but because the action that they are doing, their bad action, they are eventually meeting their own distraction. The time, the individual, when their dharma, their beauty, their intelligence, their conception, everything will be stolen by time. That he is, when the time comes, when the death comes, especially how everything will become very cruel, And that kind, that Atichari, that it will not disobey this thing. All the devatas, cows, the sadhus, that time, who is following the Dharma and establishing the Dharma, that is Prahlad, my devotee. Vishnu is telling this, that he will come as Hiranyakashipu's son. Hiranyakashipu will try to destroy him. How much he will try, how he will give so much trouble to him, that he will say, oh, I am everything, Hiranyakashipu. The fools, they are leaving my bhajan, and which bhajan they are doing, which all the Dikpal and Lokpals, all the big demigods, and all the forces of the direction, they are coming on my lotus feet, and I'm controlling them, I'm disciplining them. You should worship me, Hiranyakashipu is saying to Prahlad. But Prahlad, that time, he established this dharma, and he will establish my bhakti, my devotion. That time, everything, Hiranyakashipu will be very restless, and he will be in agony, will try to destroy Prahlad, and that time his death will come. He will get destroyed because of his actions. Naraji said, this Prahlad Charitra, Prahlad's qualities, his samskar, his good fortune, how beautiful it is. If from a childhood, when he is 3-4 years old, from that time, all the qualities came to Prahlad. From a childhood, Prahlad, he was playing. It was like different than any other child. He was doing such. Oh, I am catching Krishna. He was saying like, oh, Krishna is in front of me. Prahlad was saying that he was talking like that, and Krishna is talking to me. He's smiling at me. But in this way, he was experiencing Krishna from his childhood. In this experience, in that realization, he was so much going down, so much. He was so much absorbed that he was not remembering anything else. His body, his mind, this whole world, his family, nothing he was remembering. He was completely getting detached from all these things, and he was deeping. He was going deep in this Krishna's existence. He is he's very happy. He has no envy to anyone. Prahlad. He was the fourth son, the smallest son of Hiranyakashipu, but in quality he was higher than all the other sons of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu, even himself, was very pleased by Prahlad's qualities. He was wanting that Prahlad should get educated, get so much knowledge, that in this beautiful samskar that he has, in this way, that everything should come to him. Afterwards, he should take my throne. He should come as a king after me. He should follow. Hiranyakashipu was thinking like that, and he gave him to Sanda and Amarka to get the teaching. More like means the peacock that opens his feathers. Nobody teaches from the birth that this beautiful peacock feather was there. This red color comes from the birth to this peacock. Similarly, Prahlad Maharaj from the birth had this quality of bhakti. Naraji was his Gurudev. From the womb of his mother, that Narad Muni gave him all the teachings. Because of this shiksha, because of teaching, what else that this person, Prahlad, will learn? It's impossible. But that very opposite way, Santa Marka tried to teach him, but that shiksha, that teaching was that me and mine, that type of shiksha. You and yours, very selfish. Narad Muni was telling that the root of all the anarthas is that, Narad Muni was telling to Prahlad, the biggest anartha is that it controls, try to control others. Me and mine and yours and yours. This way try to control. This is the root of all the anarthas. Narad Muni told to Prahlad, this is what is bounding the Jivas. That Sandhanamarka was trying to teach this to Prahlad, that you have to conquer everyone. But if you kill everyone, what is your defeat? What is your win? But because Narad Muni told to Prahlad, you have to give prem to everyone, because everyone is the child of Bhagavan. Everyone is so dear to me, Bhagavan was telling. So, okay, if somebody who is not my devotee doesn't do my bhakti, it's not a problem. But we have to give mercy to everyone. You have to love everyone. You have to give up these demoniac qualities. Narad Muni was teaching to Prahlad like this. So Naradji gave this teaching to Prahlad in the womb of his mother. This, because of Prahlad's teaching, did not take the teaching of Sandhanamarka. He heard, okay, no problem, what Sandhanamarka was teaching, because this is the marjada, this is the etiquette. You went to your guru's ashram, you have to not say anything and you have to listen. But he did not take it in his heart, his teaching, Sandhanamarka's this demoniac teaching. Hiranyakashipu was thinking, so much time passed, my son was learning all this knowledge, now it's time, so that he has to tell me how much he learned, how much he understood in the school of Sandhanamarka. One time, Prahlad came back from the school. Mata, his mother Kayadu, very beautifully decorated Prahlad. He gave him bath, he woke him up, and very, very beautiful decoration, new and very nice new dressings, garments he put to Prahlad, and he said, oh, your father is calling you to the meeting in his palace, you have to go and meet him. So go and then sit very nicely in Prahlad, your father's lap. That time Hiranyakashipu asked to Prahlad in a very affectionate, loving way. Hiranyakashipu asked to Prahlad, oh my son, you have been learning in your school for some time. Now this teaching is very nice, very good. So you are very nicely understood that teaching. Now I want to hear that, what you have learned in your school. Who is the sadhu? Who is the highest sadhu? Who is that? Prahlad said, sadhu is sadhu. Prahlad said to his father Hiranyakashipu, what I understood who is sadhu is, that is, his whole family, whole house, everything, he understands that this is all these things, material things are the deep, dark well of existence. That they are always in anxiety, they are always in fear. These people who are attached to the family life, they have to give up all this attachment. With this one pointed, they have to go to the forest, and with one pointedness, they have to take the shelter of the lotus feet of Bhagavan, and they have to worship him. This is the highest teaching. This is what is the highest sadhu. Otherwise, there is no meaning of their life. Give up the hellish blind well of family life. Prahlad told to his father, oh dear my father, the best of the asuras, when Then Hiranyakashipu became very angry what Prahlad was saying. Then he looked towards Sandhanamarka and said, "What is he saying, this Prahlad? What type of teaching you did to him?" Now he started laughing. Prahlad, what did you teach to Prahlad? What is this nonsense? That he went to Guru, must be somebody disguised on the side of Vishnu, must come to the school and start teaching to this Prahlad. But Sandhanamarka said, no, nobody came to the school. No, nobody came to teach to Prahlad to the school. He's from the birth has this samskar, Prahlad, Sandhanamarka said. So, okay, time he was telling us to all these teachings. Hiranyakashipu said, take him again and teach him very nicely. Otherwise, I will chastise you if you don't teach him nicely, he told Hiranyakashipu Sandhanamarka. Then you are, if you teach him this nonsense, you are my servant, you are eating my chapati, then otherwise I will take everything from you. I will snatch everything from you. Don't do like this, he said, Hiranyakashipu to Sandhanamarka. Properly teach to this Prahlad. That Prahlad only had bhakti, that they try to destroy this bhakti. It's not possible. He went to Gurukul, but he did not learn all this nonsense things. What he heard from Narad Munis, Marana Kirtans, to remember, to chant Krishna's name, all these things he was doing, that what practice he did, that he was telling. Then again, Hiranyakashipu asked, what did you learn in the school? Prahlad said, why you are telling me again and again, asking me what you learned in the school? Then he said this shloka, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So he told this shloka, Itu Punsam Paramita. If Vyakti, if individual don't take the shelter of Bhagavan, if they don't, then they will not be able to hear properly Krishna Katha. They have to give themselves completely to the lotus feet of Krishna. All the relationship is connected to Krishna. Manasa Deha. Deha Jo Kichimara. Mind, body, family, and whatever else is mine. I have surrendered at your lotus feet, O youthful son of Nanda, in good fortune and in bad in life and in death. All my difficulties have absconded by accepting those feet of yours. My house, everything, whatever I have, my family, everything is yours. Everything belongs to you, not to me, O Bhagavan. I am just protecting those things because I am your servant, O Krishna. Prahlad is saying, because of your service, I am keeping nicely all these parikar, all this family, all these things that I have. So arpit means just offering ourselves, our surrendering. We have to hear Krishna Katha. Then after that, we have to do kirtan. We have to repeat. And this is happening in Sadhu Sangha. In the association with the saintly persons, one should discuss my holy name, Krishna says. Then after that, gradually faith, rati and prem comes into their heart. After hearing that, we have to do kirtan, we have to repeat what we are hearing. Then after we hear, we have to study, we have to learn, then we have to do kirtan, repeat what we heard very carefully, with thinking, by observing all this. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. Asmaram, to remember Krishna, we have to remember after that. And then we have to do pada seva, we have to worship, we have to serve to the lotus feet of Krishna. And then archan, we have to do archan, we have to do worship, puja to Krishna's lotus feet. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Sumanam, Padasanam, Archanam, Vandanam. We have to pray, Astavastui, we have to repeat, we have to do all these prayings to Krishna's lotus feet. Archana Vandanam Dasyam, Dasyam we have to serve him. After that, in Dasya Bhav, in Dasya Bhu, Nivedam, we have to do offering. We have to offer totally to ourselves to him. Samartan, who have to completely self-surrender. That this way, all the bhakti will come into our hearts. In this way, that if we do, that time, we will understand everything. Then we will learn everything. We will learn everything. We don't need to do anything else. This is the highest thing. Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita is telling, I am the object to be known. By knowing me, you have to do my bhajan. All the material existence and spiritual existence comes from me. In Vedas, that I have to be known. I am that teaching Shastra, and Shastra should know me, and they have to do my bhajan. The meaning of Veda is to know me, Bhagavan says, Krishna. Whatever we know, Veda, if somebody knows about Veda and Shastra, if they don't know Bhagavad Bhakti, Shravan Kirtanam, that person, they either learn or not learn, there's no difference. There's no root in that learning. Prahlad, in this way, to all the Shastra, he knew the essence of the Shastra, Navada Bhakti, all the 9 winds of Bhakti. He also did all these things and told it to Hiranyakashipu in his meeting of Hiranyakashipu, and Hiranyakashipu became so angry and said to Sandayanamaka, what's going on here? What? I told you not to teach him all this nonsense, and you are still teaching him? He told to Sandayanamaka, now you will see what will happen to you. You are my enemies, he told to Sandayanamaka. Sometimes these demons, these enemies looks like friends. You don't know. You think like in the sadhu form, they look like sadhu, but they are actually your enemies. They are doing like a friends. But one day, it's possible to understand that they are not your friends, they are your enemies. And today I understood you are my enemies, you are not my friends. He told to Sandayanamaka. If somebody does so much sins, then all this anger and all this envy will come into their hearts automatically. Like, for instance, how much Ravan wanted to disguise himself. In Kalnami, it made him like a sadhu, to steal Sita he went. Even Rahu was sitting in front of demigods, but for a long time he couldn't disguise his own demoniac real form. So these you two, Sandayanamaka and Hiranyakashipu was saying, you are also my enemies. Now I am understanding. You acted like my friends. Then Sandayanamaka start trembling. They get so afraid. Oh, Andadatta, oh, our well-wisher, please, we are eating your salt, your chapati. Please don't think that we are opposite to you. We are your enemies. Please believe us. We did not teach him anything like this. We are not the ones who taught him all this knowledge. Please. Then they told this sloka. Your putra, your son, is not that from our teaching or anything else he's telling these things. He is from the birth. This is his samskara. From his birth he has this samskara. Because of that, it is in his heart. He took birth with this knowledge. Oh, please don't get angry to us. It's not our fault. Don't, please save us. Don't be angry at us. From our hearts, we are telling that definitely, honestly, we did not thought all these things to him. Hiranyakashipu then told to Prahlad, then why? You did not hear from my Guru's son, Sandanamarka. Where did this impurity in your intelligence came, this low samskar knowledge, where did it come into your heart? Where did you get this nonsense knowledge? Hiranyakashipu, he's telling that all this Vedic knowledge is impure, very low, because he's demoniac. He sees bhakti in this form is like contaminated. Because they say, I will destroy Bhagavan, I will destroy God, and everyone will serve me. Demons are thinking like this. But Prahlad, he took birth in the demoniac family, but he's the helper of Lord Vishnu. How much he is experiencing Lord Vishnu, how much he's worshipping. So he did not take the side of Hiranyakashipu, never, Prahlad. So this way Prahlad is preaching devotional service, bhakti. Sandamarka, because he stayed with you, then he became like this. So his knowledge went away. But now, if he learns like this, what will happen? After 2-3 months, everyone will start putting tilak and kantimala. Everyone became devotee and nobody will listen to me, Hiranyakashipu is saying, and I will not be able to control anyone, and I will lose my throne, I will lose my kingdom. So, asked to Prahlad, this kind of inauspiciousness, where did it come to your heart? Prahlad said, oh my father, the intelligence comes. This is Prakriti, this is Prakriya, this is the manner of action. It is not comes from telling, it's by, you cannot say, oh, where did it come, where did it come? It is come, what is coming? How is it coming? I will tell you now. Vishnu, Matirna Krishna Pratir Swatu. Then materialistic persons are simply mulling over that which has already been moved and chewing that which has already been chewed. Because their senses are not controlled. They are proceeding towards the dreadful hell of material existence. Repeatedly trying to enjoy that which has already been consumed. The intelligence of sentimentality attached person cannot return towards Bhagavan Shri Krishna. So either from hearing from others or by their own force, they cannot understand Krishna. They cannot put their minds, intelligence to the Lord's feet of Krishna. Their family, their house, their senses, and everything is blind. So they cannot control their senses. Their senses are uncontrolled. They are punas charvita charninanam. They are chewing what is already chewed. They are chewing something and throwing out and again chewing this thing, taking it in their mouth. In this way, the nature of these people is that they are very, very highest self-enjoyers. Whatever kirtan, whatever harikata they hear, doesn't matter. They cannot understand. They cannot stop their senses. They cannot start their sinful activities. Bhakti, who are turned away from bhakti, this individual, even we gave teaching shiksha to these individual, we cannot control these people this way, because their senses are uncontrolled. So this way, if you put your intelligence to the lotus feet of Bhagavan, all your intelligence will be purified. You will get rid of all the anarthas. Fakat this intelligence, this bhakti, you don't have this, oh my Father. If you get this, the blessings of the Maha Bhagavats, the pure devotees, then that time you will understand all this.
केवल आपकी चापलूसी
By the mercy of sadhus, by the pure devotees, by their mercy, only this bhakti can come into your heart, oh my Father.
कथा सुनाते थे कि एक
This reason, the lotus feet, the dust of the lotus feet of the sadhus, pure devotees, you have to take on your head, smear on your body, and this way you can get bhakti. Bhaktistu bhagatam bhakti. Bhakti resides in the heart of the pure devotees. Bhakti comes from bhakti. Bhakti comes from the pure devotees of Lord Krishna. Without taking the shelter of the pure devotees, you cannot understand either by your effort, by the teaching of others. Hiranyakashipu, in the heart of Hiranyakashipu, this fire starting, he got so angry. What's he talking about? What nonsense he's telling, this Prahlad? He looked towards Sanda and Amarka, Hiranyakashipu. So you did not understand, he told them. If the intelligence came to your heart, you got a different intelligence. Oh, Prahlad said, why you are getting angry to Sanda and Amarka? They don't have two intelligence. They have only one intelligence, but this is also already useless. So in that, the intelligence comes from bhakti. Because they don't have bhakti, they don't have intelligence, and they don't understand. It is like that one blind to another anda, another blind is following each other. One blind person is following another blind. So they will both fell on a ditch. So they cannot go anywhere together because they are both blind. They are all blind, in darkness. So one blind is guiding another blind. So because they don't know anything, they don't understand anything, they are not coming to the association of the sadhus, the sadhu sangha. So they don't even know what is Svarta and Paramartha. They don't know what is the benefit for their own real interest, and they don't know the ultimate goal of life. Svarta, the meaning of Svarta means the understanding for your self-interest. They are not understanding that this is their own real interest, which is bhakti. The self-interest is bhakti. That this is the interest, the real interest of the jivas. And this is Kam Paramartha, means the ultimate goal of life. Vishnu is the supreme Paramartha, the goal of life. After you meet this Paramartha, this ultimate goal of life, you don't need anything else. So this is what is the benefit for us. But they don't understand this knowledge. They don't understand this thing. So Dwarta Paramartha, they don't understand that this is all for Krishna, for Krishna's pleasure. They don't understand what, because they have so much material interest. They have so much unattainable desires, uncontrollable desires, that they don't understand the nature of the things, and this way they are talking. Prabhupada is telling one Qatar, one master and a servant. It said, the servant is telling whatever master says, ha ha ha. Oh, the master was saying, oh, the eggplant is very nice. Oh, yes, servant saying, yes, very nice. Oh, eggplant doesn't have any nutrition. And the servant saying, yes, there is no vitamin and protein in the eggplant. Yeah, it's just begun. Ha ha ha. Servant saying, yes, this is true. It is like how we don't eat sweets, we should not eat eggplants, then the servant said. And again, this time the master says, oh, potato is very nice, and the servant says, yes, very nice. Oh no, master saying the potato is very bad, and the servant was saying, potato is very bad. Oh, then master said, oh, why you are not using your own intelligence? Whatever say you are repeating. And the servant say, I have nothing to do with eggplant or potato. I am eating your things. So whatever you say, I am repeating. Surely I will retain. I am not the servant of potato or the egg or the eggplant. I am the servant of yours. Or whatever you say, I will definitely accept. It is like that. Guru Putra is like that. Is this Sanda and Amarka, my Guru's son, Hiranyakashipu saying, they are like that. Whatever I say, they are repeating. If I say Vishnu is nobody, they will say Vishnu nobody. Oh, if I say Vishnu is great, they will say Vishnu is great. So whatever.
ये ठीक नहीं हो रहा है, अभी ये तो बहुत छोटा है और अभी से विद्रोह शुरू कर दिया।
They are very durasa. They are very they are full of material desire. So, oh, do you remember one time Vishnu came and killed my brother Varaha? That time, be careful. Then they will accept what I'm saying. Hiranyakashipu is saying. So they cannot control their senses. They have so much material desires. They make the Shastra, they change the meaning of Shastra. Whatever the meaning of Shastra is, they just completely change it and they tell something completely different. Even those type of people, even they read the Shastra, they cannot understand this Shastra. Even by their reading or studying, they cannot understand. Because in this whole Shastra, from top to bottom, it's told that we should worship to Krishna. Everything in the Shastra tells about Vishnu, about Bhagavan. Lord Jeev is Bhagavan's servant. They are Jeev, Bhagavan's das. If somebody says Aham Brahmasi or Tattvamasi in the Vedic knowledge, in this concept, if they think about that, they understand that they don't understand. They think that, oh, Jeev is Bhagavan, Jeev is God. I am God, you are God, everything is God, everything is Brahma. So this way they make it the same. But Bhagavan, but tu means you are yours, you are his. That's what it means. You have to be in relationship with Krishna. If you cut your relationship with Krishna, then everything will be destroyed. So this seva and seva means the servant and the mood of seva and who serve, they are not the same. They are, whatever Shastra you understand, if you don't do bhakti of Bhagavan, if you understand in a different way, and if you don't do seva, if you understand that you are Brahma, then you will understand you are Brahma, you are God. This is like that. This is the situation. This type of blind people, if you follow them, if people go and follow this type of blind people, then they are andha, they are blind. Because of their blindness, that one blind is controlling another blind. Whatever you tell them about Shastra in a real form, in a form, they will not understand. What will they learn and what will they teach? But if you meet a guru like Narad, a pure devotee, Swabha, Ruma, all these 12 Mahajans, Bali, Prahlad, they are highest Mahajans, 12 Mahajans. If you follow their mark, their road, if you follow them, Tarkov, all this logic and everything, speculation, everything, you don't need all these things. They will give you, they will teach you. This mark, this road is already done. This Prahlad Maharaj told to Hiranyakashipu this way. Hiranyakashipu, in a great anger, rage, he got raged. And then he chastised Sanda and Amarka. He's not getting adjusted. Now he's very small. If he becomes my enemy, my opposite like this, in the future, when he comes to the age of 20, what will I do with him? If I don't correct him now, this is my order to you, take him, then make him, adjust him properly. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. Sandar Bhakkavar said, don't worry, we will take him, we will bind him, and we will teach him everything. If our Pita comes, if our Pitaji means comes to us, our father, he's very, Shukacharya, they are talking about, he's very knowledgeable, he will start teaching him. If we cannot teach, he is very knowledgeable, he knows everything, all the Shastras.
चाहिए।
if he comes, then he
ना
will
चाह करके भी
adjust this
सुख आता है,
Prahlad.
ना चाहने पर भी दुख आता है।
Shukradev, Shukradev.
जो
I
आने
mean,
और जाने वाला है उसके लिए इतना
their
प्रयास
father,
क्यों करते हो?
Shukracharya.
प्रयास तो उसके लिए किया जाए
Prahlad
जो
went
हमेशा रह
back,
जाए।
but what did he do?
और वो भगवान की भक्ति भक्तों का संग है जो
That this
एक बार
opposite
जीवन
things
में
he did
मिलता है,
not
हमेशा
teach.
के लिए।
Oh, you have to kill everyone, you have to the winner.
देह जोगे न
Then he
देही
never
नाम
listened to
सर्वत्र
this.
लड़ते दैवान
But he
कथा
knows Sarva Bhavantu Sukhetu. Everything will be for the benefit of all everyone in this world. Everyone should be peaceful. Everyone should be happy.
बालकों को शिक्षा दे रहे हैं।
But these demonic people thinking, no, I should be only happy. Everything else, everybody else should suffer.
घर गृहस्थी के
So
जंजाल में
Prahlad
जो
never
उलझ जाता
believed
है,
in this.
एक के
So
बाद
he
एक
preached.
उलझन में तो
He is
उसको
preaching
निकलना
that
पड़ेगा।
this, if this teaching comes that you have to make everyone suffer, this is demoniac teacher. So even in the demoniac family, this Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasi, I am Brahma, everything is Brahma, this type of knowledge, he never took this in his heart. That he,
मित्र में, परिवार में, समाज में
that
कितनी कामनाएं हैं, दूरा पूरे
then he was thinking, if this knowledge, because these demons,
उस मोह कामना से निकालना
because these teaching are teaching, the demons are teaching that
त्याग करके
you are Brahman, you are God, Tattvamasi, you are that Brahman. And Prahlad was thinking, if these demoniac people
संसार को जितना भी
continue teaching this demoniac knowledge that you are God, you are Brahman, then the pure knowledge, this pure knowledge of bhakti will get destroyed. So Prahlad was thinking like that.
कहने की करने की जरूरत।
What did
तत्र किम अलभ्य अनंत आद्य किम तय पताग्रह स्वसिद्धा धर्म
that whoever, whichever teacher is in this Gurukul, they are all teaching opposite to bhakti.
प्रहलाद महाराज ने शुद्ध भक्ति का वर्णन किए।
Then he called, when Sandamarga went away, that time Prahlad called all of his friends, said, then told to his friends in Gurukul, oh, your time is passing, the time, don't lose your time. So whatever you have to do tomorrow, you have to do it today. Aj karno se ab karno. Whatever you need to do tomorrow, you have to do it too. Whatever you need to do the following day, you have to do it now. Don't delay. Don't lose your time, because time is passing. We are just guests in this earth.
महाराज रोक लो, ये तब रुके नहीं, रुकने वाले हैं, तो सब के सब नाच रहे हैं, सब प्रहलाद बन। उनका सुबह आया, बोला क्यों रे, हे दुर्विनीत मंदात्मन
For this reason, Kumara Acharat Parigna Dharma Bhagavatam Iha Durlabham,
हे कुल में भेद डालने वाला,
Prahlad said, one who is sufficiently intelligent should use the human form of body from the very beginning of life, in other words, from the tender age of childhood, to practice the activity of devotional service. Because the humans, they have intelligence, Shravan, Kirtan, they can do. We are this whole world is not for our sense enjoyment. From the intelligence, from the childhood, you have to understand this knowledge and practice bhakti. This will make samskar on you. Impressions. Otherwise, this samskar, to gain samskar impression is very, very difficult when you're grown up. So from bachpan, from the childhood, you have to worship to Krishna. So from the childhood, you have to worship Krishna. If you try to be happy or get rid of the unhappiness in this world, this is not the purpose of human life. Because in this according to your body, because you attain this body, according to your body, you will get the happiness and unhappiness. So sometimes you will be happy and unhappy because you have this body. But why you are making this effort to get rid of this unhappiness or try to get the happiness? But if you do Bhagavan's bhakti, if you come to the association of pure devotees, then that time always you will be happy.
जब प्रहलाद ने कहा खंभे में, तो हिरण्यकश्यप ने एक जोर से मुष्टिका का प्रहार किया, खंभा फट गया और नृसिंह भगवान प्रकट हुए। हिरण्यकश्यप समझ नहीं पाया कौन है, कहां से आया, कैसा जीव है। इस समय के बाद में समझ में आया कि मेरे मारने वाला है। सत्यम विधातुम निजं भाषितम
Right now, your intelligence is very fresh. You are not you are not yet in the life of sense enjoyment. You don't have family or children right now. You did not get married or anything. So now you can understand this knowledge. Your intelligence is very komal, very fresh, very innocent. So you are now you have to try to understand all this house, family, wife, children, everything. In that, when your children comes and speaks in a very broken language, in a very sweet way, you forget everything, you get entangled in this life, and how much lust, how much desire materially, that everything makes you illusioned, everything makes you completely delusioned. But if you do bhakti, if you do devotion, then you want Krishna's enjoyment. You want to please Krishna. Otherwise, how much you try to be happy in this world, you will not be happy. That's not real happiness. So it's not happening now, it will not happen in the future also. If you try to make somebody happy, they will not be happy in this world. You cannot make anybody happy in this world. It's not possible. You have to please Krishna. You have to make Krishna happy. This is the goal of human form of life. And you have to make this from a childhood, when you are little age. This way Prahlad Maharaj described this pure bhakti to his friends, that even rishis, munis, and if they come to this world, if they don't take the association of the pure devotees and worship to Bhagavan,
कितने ऐसे लोगों को
then there is no use in that type of the goal of human form of life is to do bhakti. This is the real goal of human form of life.
गोप गोपी नाग कन्याएं बिरछ आदि जड़ चेतन सब ने आपको भक्ति से प्राप्त किया.
So this way, all this knowledge went in the heart of these children of Prahlad's friend, and they start dancing.
मैं आपको क्या दे सकता हूँ?
Then they told to Hiranyakashipu, oh, everyone is dancing in the school, we cannot control anyone, please come. And Hiranyakashipu came, oh, you Durvinit, you misfortune, oh, you foolish, you family's enemy, what are you doing? You didn't understand my power? Now I thought that you are my son, and then now never I raised my hand to beat you from this day. But now I'm understanding you want to destroy me. Hiranyakashipu told Prahlad, so you will destroy everything. You will destroy me. You will destroy all of our family, all of our dynasty, and everyone will say, Haribol, Haribol, where will I sit? Which throne I will sit? My throne will be destroyed. Who will be control them? I became so angry. You know that all the Dikpals, Lokpals, all the big demigods, Indra, Kavula, Kuber, and all the demigods, all the forces of the 10 direction are controlled by me. You don't know that? Tell me, where are you getting your power? Oh, Prahlad, where are you getting your Shakti? Oh, Murk, oh, foolish. You didn't understand how powerful I am until this day. Prahlad said, there is only one person who is the power of all the powers, who is the force of all the forces. You are the then you are telling me, where is that power of power? Where is he? He is everywhere, oh my father. He is everywhere. He is residing everywhere. Oh Abak, oh foolish, oh unfortunate. Why he is not on this pillar? Huh? If he is everywhere. That time when he said pillar, that time he hit that pillar, and that Hiranyakashipu in great roaring came out from that pillar, and then Prahlad, that time Bhagavan appeared. Hiranyakashipu couldn't understand where did it came from, who is this, what kind of creature is this? Oh, he came and he understood, oh, my death came, my death came.
लेने वाले तो व्यापारी होते हैं, और वो स्वामी भी अगर अपने जस प्रतिष्ठा सम्मान के लिए कुछ देता है कि मेरी लोग वाहवाही करे, तो भी ठीक नहीं है।
in
यहाँ
a
पर तो
very
आप मेरे प्रभु,
beautiful,
मैं आपका
amazing,
सेवक हूँ,
surprising
बस
form.
आपकी
This
सेवा
year,
करता रहूं।
Nishinga
मांगने वाले
Bhagavan
तो बड़े ही
appeared.
मुश्किल में
Then
फंस जाते हैं, उनकी इंद्रियां,
Nishinga
मन,
Bhagavan
प्राण,
took
आत्मा, धर्म, दीर्घ, स्मृति, ही,
Hiranyakashipu on
तेज,
his
सब
lap.
आदि सब नष्ट हो
Tarakamala
जाते।
Kamala with his
इसलिए ऐसे मैं दुर्गुणों को नहीं चाहूंगा।
nails,
अगर
he
देना
opened
चाहते
his
तो ऐसा दो कि आपके चरणों में
stomach.
मेरी भक्ति हो और कभी मांगने की कोई इच्छा ना हो, और मेरे पिता को सदगति।
In the
भगवान बोले
following
तुम्हारे
kata,
पिता,
you will hear Prahlad's
पिता को
prayings.
छोड़ो, 21
That at
पीढ़ियों का
that
मैं
time, what
उद्धार करूंगा।
happened?
त्रिसप्त भी पिता पूत पितृवी सहते नगा,
Prahlad
जद
told
कुल
to
साधो जातो भगवान बैकुल। इस
to
प्रकार
Nishinga
प्रहलाद महाराज जी
Bhagavan,
के ऊपर अनुग्रह करने नृसिंह जी की जो कथा नारद मुनि ने
big
युधिष्ठिर महाराज के
sattvagunas, they
सभा में
are
गाई,
praying you,
उस
Daksha.
कथा
They
को
are
आपने
so
संक्षेप में
intelligent.
श्रवण
Brahma,
किए।
Rudra,
कैसे जय
Indra,
विजय हिरणाक्ष हिरण्यकश्यप हुए, रावण
all the
कुंभकर्ण हुए,
Lokpals and Dikpals,
शिशुपाल
all the
दंत
big
भक्त
big
रूप में आए,
demigods,
और कैसे
Gandharvas,
भगवान उनका उद्धार
they
किया,
are
और
very
शेष
very
में सचिनंदन गौर
they
हरि ने
always chant
जगाई मदाई के रूप में प्रेम दान
your
किए।
glories.
ये सब
But
कथा
in
इससे
that
संबंधित
Prabha,
है।
even their
बोलो
intelligence,
भक्तराज
in
प्रहलाद
their
महाराज
that
की
in
जय,
their
नृसिंह भगवान की
in
जय, श्री गौर
in
प्रेमानंदे।
that light, how much
तब कर
Prahlad
कमल
told,
भरे उनका
none of them was
वक्षस्थल
able
को
to tell
विलीन कर
that
दिया।
type of praying
प्रहलाद जी ने बहुत सुंदर
to
सुंदर स्तुति
Bhagavan.
की।
Prahlad said, I
अगली कथा
took
में
birth in a demoniac
फिर आप लोग
family, in a
प्रहलाद जी की स्तुति
demoniac
सुनेंगे जब कथा होगी तो। समय बहुत
family.
हो चुका है,
But what I heard
आगे
from
न
my
कहते।
Gurudev,
प्रहलाद यही बोले
because of his
कि ब्रह्मा दया
pleasure,
सुरगना मुनि
I
सिद्धा
practiced this
सत्वै के
bhakti,
तान मतयो बचसम प्रवाह।
even though I
ये
took
बड़े बड़े
birth in a
सत्व मुनि
demoniac
और स्तुति करने में इतना
dynasty,
दक्ष,
because of my
ये ब्रह्मा,
Guru,
रुद्र,
Naradji,
इंद्र
because of his mercy,
और सारे लोकपाल, दिक्पाल,
because of
नाग,
Bhakti
गंधर्व,
Gajendra,
विद्याधर, ये बड़े अनुभवी
Sabari,
हैं। इनको गाने स्तव स्तुति करने
that
का
Bhagavan
अनुभव है,
gave.
और
And
इतने
on video
प्रवाह में
also, how much
एक के
all
बाद
these
इतने श्लोकों
people,
से आपको
how
स्तुति
much
किए,
pleased
और इन
Bhagavan,
सब की स्तुति
and
से
how
भी
much
जब आपको
Bhagavan
प्रसन्नता
gave
नहीं
this
हुई,
mercy to them.
तो मैं आपको प्रसन्न कर
A
लूं,
big
मैं ऐसा नहीं
foolies,
समझता,
big
क्योंकि मैं तो बड़ा उग्र स्वभाव वाला हूँ। मेरा
gopis,
जन्म उग्र कुल
gopas,
में हुआ
and
है,
all
असुर
these
कुल में। किम
naks,
तो तुम्हारा
these
भगवान
even
हरि
the trees,
लेकिन मैं
even
ऐसा भी
the
सुना है गुरु जी के
unmoving
मुख
things
से
that Bhagavan
कि
gave
आपकी
this
प्रसन्नता
bhakti.
केवल भक्ति से होती है। मन्य धना भी जना तप श्रुतौजा तेजा प्रभाव बल पौरुष बुद्धि जोगा नारा धनाय
That
भवन्ति
Prahlad said
परस्य
that I want
भक्तया
only chant
तुतो
your
से भगवान
name.
गज जूथ। भक्ति से भगवान गजेंद्र के ऊपर,
Then Bhagavan,
सबरी के ऊपर,
Prahlad said, you are
उग्रसेन
complete
महाराज
in
के ऊपर,
yourself.
और विदुर के ऊपर, कितने ऐसे लोगों के ऊपर प्रसन्न हुए। केवल ने भावे ने गोपियों गावो नगा
You are in yourself full, but because you are giving your mercy because of your pleasure, when you are pleased, then even though you are the greatest, you are coming down to give your mercy to your devotees.
भक्ति नहीं है तो मैं समय तो चंडाली
This is
धन्य
your
जिसके
glories.
जीवा के अग्र भाग
Prahlad
में
is
नाम का
telling.
उच्चारण। इस प्रकार मैं आपको क्या दे सकता हूँ?
I didn't know anything because I took birth in demoniac family, but because Narad Muni came, a pure devotee, then I understood that always I am giving my obeisances to my Gurudev, Narad Muni, always because of his mercy. I attained all this knowledge, even though I took birth in a demoniac dynasty. Oh, my Prabhu, my mind is very fallen. I am very, very fallen, very disturbed. I have no attachment to your Qatar. I am, because I am enjoying my senses, I cannot control my senses.
इसलिए मैं भक्तों का संग से कभी अलग नहीं रहूंगा। हर समय
But because of the mercy of the sadhus, pure devotees, I am able to understand something. This way, Prahlad Maharaj this way prayed to
हे
this way
प्रभु,
to
मेरा मन बड़ा
Narasimha
दुष्ट है,
Bhagavan.
बड़ा अशांत है, ये आपकी कथाओं में रुचि नहीं लेता। दुनिया के विषय वार्ता दौरे की निंदा स्तुतियों में बहुत लगता है, लेकिन जब आपकी कथा की बातें आती हैं
while hearing your Katha,
भाग जाता है। नहीं
then sitting on this boat, then I will cross. But then by making the people happy, you are taking their unhappiness away.
इस प्रकार बहुत स्तुति किए।
These foolish people, they are trying to drink this happiness from Maya, from illusion, but it's impossible for them to become happy. So he said, please protect them. So don't look to people. They are, whoever is greedy, then they will come to me. And because these materialistic people, they have so much greed, material greed, they are so much going down in the dark hell of material existence. So, but if they have,
प्रकार स्तुति के भगवान नरसिंह ने कहा कुछ वर मांगो, प्रहलाद जी बोले वर के लिए लोभ मत दिखाओ।
But if they say, I am your servant, I am your Prabhu, I am your Das, then this way they will be able to come out of this material existence from.
और सेवक स्वामी में लेना देने
everything will be destroyed, all the anarthas. So I don't want this kind of foolish.
सम्मान के लिए कुछ देता है कि मेरी लोग वाहवाही करे, तो भी ठीक नहीं है। यहाँ पर तो आप मेरे प्रभु, मैं आपका सेवक हूँ।
So one thing I want from you, Prahlad, say please say my father. Rishinga Bhagavan said, your Prahlad is already, your father is already saved. I already liberated him.
इसलिए ऐसे मैं दुर्गुणों को नहीं चाहूंगा। अगर देना चाहते तो ऐसा दो कि आपके चरणों में मेरी भक्ति हो और कभी मांगने की कोई इच्छा न हो, और मेरे पिता को सदगति।
In this way that Narad Muni spoke this Kathar at Yudhishthira Maharaj's yagya, and then what he heard from Narad Muni that described
इस प्रकार प्रहलाद महाराज जी के ऊपर अनुग्रह करने
after that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his mercy to Jagai and Madai in the form of Jadai and Madai, who were Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So after when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he gave his mercy to Jai and Vichai.
बोलो भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, नृसिंह भगवान की जय। श्री गौर प्रेमानंदे भजहु रे मन श्री नंद नंदन अभय चरणार बिंद रे, भजहु रे अभय चरणार बिंद। दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संग, दुर्लभ मानव जन्म तरह भव सिंधु रे, तरह भव सिंधु। भजहु रे मन श्री नंदन अभय चरणार बिंद। शीत आतप बात बरिसन ए दिन जामिनी जागिरे, विफल से बिनु कृपा न दूर जना, विफल से बिनु कृपा न दूर जना। चपल सुख लब लागिरे, भजहु रे मन श्री नंद नंदन अभय चरणार बिंद। ए धन जौवन पुत्र परिजन इत की आछ पर तिरे, धन जौवन इत की आछ पर तिरे। कमल दल जल जीवन टल मल, कमल दल जल जीवन टल। भजहु हरि पद नीति रे, भजहु रे मन अभय चरणार बिंद। श्रमण कीर्तन स्मरण बंदन पाद सेवन दास रे, श्रवण कीर्तन स्मरण बंदन पाद सेवन दास रे। पूजन सखी जन आत्मा निवेदन, पूजन सखी जन आत्मा निवेदन। गोविंद दास अभिलाष रे, गोविंद दास। भजहु रे मन श्री नंद नंदन अभय चरणार बिंद। भजहु रे मन श्री नंद नंदन Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari